All right, I got here the iconic Varusteleka package. They've been lately shipping these um, packages in like kind of like these bags they have printed out. Kind of becomes a shipping bag, but it's kind of a paper bag as well. But anyways, regardless, I'm going to talk about the hell that it is to buy European Army surplus nowadays. Really, uh, I mean, it's a bit of a headache. I've been on the phone for 2 hours with customer service just to be told to send an email um, at UPS because basically, I mean, the customer service UPS, it's horrible. The people have really bad English. I'm usually not a person who has a problem with that, but it's really bad. Luckily, the last person I talked to understood. We communicated well. The one of them just hung up on me because I think he couldn't handle the English. I never said nothing about it, but I don't think he understood me. Um, and the first one was so horrible, I didn't understand what she was saying. But every time you're on there, you're waiting 40 minutes. And that's with UPS. But so Varusteleka, if I'm saying it right, hopefully I'm saying it right. Now I bought something nice. You're gonna love this. Okay, wait till the end of the video. You're gonna like the surprise. Okay, but it's a bit of a headache. I bought from this company many times before, never had a problem. UPS basically came to my door saying, "Hey, they needed 100 something bucks." They told me 150. Okay, when I looked online, it said 100. When I made the charge, it said 88. I think so. I don't know what I got charged. They were talking 150, then they were saying 100, then they were saying 88. They're saying there was extra tariff because of tariffs. I kept asking, it seemed like no one could really tell me. They kept saying those tariffs and duty fees and customs fees. I just casually sent a email to Varusteleka, but then I was just like, because UPS kept telling me I had to pay it or they're not going to give it to me. I mean, a lady came to my door with this from UPS, delivery lady. She wouldn't give it to me unless I paid the money. I was like, well, I'll pay it right now. I mean, you got a credit card skimming machine or something? And no, and I tried to say I'll do it over my phone real quick, and it takes like 30 minutes for a system to recognize it or something. So I couldn't do that. She had to come back the next day. I just went ahead and paid it. I figured, and it's probably correct charge, right? I mean, the website seemed to suggest that there's recent changes in tariff stuff. So I paid it. Then I checked my emails days later because I had my first instinct was to rush and email customer service with Varusteleka. Then when I paid it, I got it. About 4 days went by. After I got the package, I was about to make this video, and I said, "Let me just check, see what Varusteleka said." I mean, I already paid it. They told me it was an error on UPS's part. So that's where I wound up with this. Back to the story about being on customer service lines with UPS forever. People had serious English problems. And in the end, they told me to just email somebody. So still not resolved. I emailed. Varusteleka gave me a invoice saying that the invoice should show the country of origin and show that it's a mistake on their part. So I emailed it to that email. Hopefully I get my money back. But I felt like I was really getting stuck to me. You know, it was really sticking to me. I mean, Donald Trump, the U.S. Customs, UPS, all want to cut if you're trying to buy European Army surplus. It's specifically from Varusteleka. Now, I don't know if it's an accident or not, but either way, it is a headache. Varusteleka's website does say that there should be no duties and charges. They say because it's under a certain amount that you're not going to have a tariff issue or yeah, they say there's no problem with tariff, something like that. So I don't know. Maybe they're incorrect. Maybe there's changes. I still don't know. I still haven't resolved it. It's still a headache. I spent 2 hours of my life being on customer service to be told to make an email. Spend more time in my life trying to figure out if I ever get an email back. Okay. So, I mean, what I bought here, everything was about $50 American money. I bought 3 items. No, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, wait, 1, 2, 3. Try to remember, but I thought I spent like about 150. But after everything, it was probably more close to between 150 and 200 bucks. And then to throw another 100 bucks on top of that. Now, I knew I was spending about 150. I think it was about 150, and then they told me shipping was supposed to just be $8 change. But what I bought for 150, that was pretty pricey, but I was willing to pay it because this is special. I like it. So admiring this bag too. The sticker's really covering it. I got some other ones, some bigger bags. They had some huge ones I've gotten in the past. I gotta show my collection of those bags, I guess. They usually have a tactical bag, but that's a little off topic. But anyways, the shipping. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go through that headache. I don't know whether I should have been charged. I'm getting conflicting information. But still, with the charges, with the additional on pretty much $100, like I spent 250. I think it was closer to 200. So in that case, it was close to 300. So somewhere between 250 and 300 bucks. That was way too pricey for this. If I knew I had to spend another 100 bucks for customs or whatever and duties, and I would have not bought this. Okay, so it's a little bit of a headache. But anyways, like I said, all because of Donald Trump, how he's affecting buying army surplus from Europe because of tariffs. If you're watching this video in the future, this is 2025. Donald Trump is putting tariffs on all these countries, trying to just bring production back home. Don't want people buying from overseas. But so, don't know if it was an error, but either way, it's a headache. Okay. Donald Trump needs a cut, I guess. I know that's exaggeration. It's hyperbole, right? But U.S. Customs, they definitely got a cut. UPS, I'm sure, is getting a cut. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I guess technically this company paid UPS, so I don't know. $100 of my money went somewhere to the government, I guess, to U.S. Customs, Donald Trump, the U.S. Secret Service for that matter, and for some strange reason, the NYPD. Because every time I try to generate a thumbnail for this, they kept putting an NYPD patch on my on my AI image for the thumbnail. If you look at the image for the thumbnail, you'll see what I'm talking about. I think it's fine. But anyways, let's see what it was that was worth being pricey, but not that much if I had to pay. So usually they have these bags kind of oversized, and they just tape it right there. Even the tape says Varusteleka, but I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it neatly, close I can to that line. Okay, you guys are gonna like this, okay? But don't know if it's worth the money. If you have to add an additional 100, okay? Nice little baggies they have. Okay, let's see if it's all there, because I kind of... Okay, it looks like it's all there. I was a little concerned. Ianpat, okay? They just re-released it. If you missed the original one, I missed the original one, okay? The original stuff, I mean, I would have took a shirt or something too, but see, I got my Ianpat tactical hat. I got an Ianpat tactical jungle cap, and I even got 2 yards of this stuff, okay? I figured, give me my new backdrop. Let me see. You guys might start seeing videos with this stuff. Now, I'm probably going to post this video up sooner than most of my other videos. I have a backlog of videos, so I got to keep posting. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Ianpat, this is the guy from Forgotten Weapons, the YouTube channel, Forgotten Weapons, okay? I don't know the history. There's I think Uniform History guy did a video on this. I had no idea. I think I may have unsubscribed. I'm going to be honest with you. I unsubscribed from Forgotten Weapons for a little while. Then for years, I hadn't seen videos. And I was like, wait a minute. He popped up again. I was like, this guy's still doing videos? I was like, how come I didn't get the notifications? So I resubscribed, and then I realized, I remember now, I unsubscribed because back when it was YouTube Apocalypse, I think that's what they called it. I think he was uploading his videos to an adult site or something. As some kind of, I guess, political stunt or something, some kind of protest. I unsubscribed just as a protest to his content going that route. But I resubscribed years later. And yeah, great channel. Check it out. A lot of designs on weapons that were like prototypes or things are just forgotten. But yeah, this is actually him. Check out the Forgotten Weapons YouTube channel and see if you think it looks like him. It sure does. Him just caressing his cheekbones. So yeah, I got that hat for him. This is gonna be, I think it's gonna be my new backdrop. Okay, as a camouflage collector, and I got a collection. I do got a collection. I just realized I did a video and I showed some of my collection, but all of it's not there. Okay, I had some stuff fall down, like my whole rack in my closet fell down. And I got some stuff separated, and I'm going to have to pull it all out to put it all together at some point and pull it out and show you guys. Because I did a little tour, I think, on one video. But I forgot I missed some things. I forgot some things. But this is my newest addition to my collection. Not worth it if I had to pay that extra money, which so far I did. I want to see if I can get a credit back. But yeah, I'm going to love wearing this out. See if anybody comments on that. But yeah, I remember seeing him with it and wondering, what is that? And I think it was a Uniform Histories guy's not website, his YouTube channel talked about this. It was a limited run by Varusteleka. You know how if you see his channel, he does a lot of stuff with this Army Surplus Company. Now, I've been purchasing from his Army Surplus Company since before. It seemed like Ian was showing them on his channel. Don't know if I discovered him before him or not, but he's done a great partnership with them. Yeah, and my future videos, I'm sure you're going to see me wearing these. At a distance, this camo, I remember seeing him wearing a hat or a shirt or something like that. At a distance, I remember thinking they look pretty good. But when you look it up close, it's really just pictures of him caressing cheeks. I don't know why. It just seems ridiculously funny. But it is a camouflage. It's a limited run by Varusteleka. Army Surplus. This little sheet right here, it's supposed to be a ripstop, I thought. Well, yeah, it feels like it, but it feels very lightweight. It's more lightweight than I thought. I thought it was gonna be really thick. It's really nice. It's good. I bought 2 yards of it. But like I said, I think I mainly because I needed a backdrop. Okay, I know this is kind of blending in right now, but when I put green stuff on top of it, now it won't be green on green. You know, it'll be green on green and brown. I don't know. Is that gonna make a difference? Let me see if I put some green on there. I don't know what I got. Green. Let me try this. I grabbed the nearest bag I had right there. All right, that is a lot better. Okay, so no more of the problem with green on green. This is gonna be my new backdrop. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you knew about this or you didn't, and tell me if you would have spent almost $300 on this, because like I said, everything was $50. 50. Well, it was around 50. I think one was 40. But then, and every yard here, and I bought 2 yards, so it was close to $200. And then, but man, I got hit bad. I mean, between Donald Trump wanting his cut, U.S. Customs, UPS, I'm not too happy with them. If Varusteleka's correct in what they're telling me. And the NYPD, okay, and the U.S. Secret Service for that matter, and the U.S. Forest Service. I'll throw them on there too, okay. So I'm just kidding with you. This is that's all just a joke. But I mean, somebody's want to cut. My money went somewhere. I guess it was customs. I guess that's my disclaimer, because nowadays you can't make a joke, right? You can't make a joke online. It's ridiculous. All right, sign off. Oh, I got the hat open. It's got a Varusteleka tag. I put on earlier. Looks like I got the right size. Limited edition. Yeah, this is all limited edition. So make sure you get your Ianpat now. Okay. And if it ever comes out again, send me a message, because I want some pants and a shirt or something. But the hat is very lightweight. Very lightweight. This material is not thick at all. Okay. But it is ripstop. It's kind of a... I mean, this is good for like jungle cap type stuff. Like, this is the thinnest kind of jungle cap I've seen, but it doesn't look like it's bad quality, even though it's thin. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, it seems like it'll be an advantage to being thin. It's got this little gray lining here. I don't know what, just some gray material. It doesn't feel like anything special. Actually, it feels a little smooth. It does feel like some special, like... I mean, it feels like the same kind of material, just different color, but it feels like it'll be nice on the head. I put it on earlier, and it was... let me see if I can get some footage of that. Let's see what this is. Limited edition, Varusteleka. You know what? I should have bought a couple of these. I didn't know the tags are going to say limited edition. Well, I don't know. You know how things are with collectibles? Like, they really don't raise up that much in price. Not really like you're going to be rich off of something. Watch me say that, and then these things are going for millions, right? Okay. But yeah, limited edition. Let me go try this on. Let me see. All right, I'm loving it. I am loving it. The feel, the lightweight feel of it, it's great. It's going to be great for the heat. Okay, and that's when you want a hat, right? You're not going to want a hat in, I mean, you're usually going to want it in the heat. I mean, to cover you from the sun. So, yeah. Look at that distance. Look at that. Can't even tell it's a guy caressing his cheeks, right? So, yeah, I am loving that. Let me get the hat. So before I try the hat on, the hat, let me put on top of the bag here so it has some contrast. It has a Velcro field in the front. I don't know why they have a little Velcro field here. Is that for like a high-vis something? I don't know. I mean, that would be useful, right? You're hiking, you don't want to get lost and forgotten about, and puts a little high-vis sticker. I mean, like a, what do you call it? Like those reflective things? I don't know. What's it really used for? Let me know. But you also have a patch field in the back. That's pretty interesting. Feels different. This one feels shorter. This feels like they have longer hook and loops. Okay, and the back is just a hook and loop, or it's called Velcro. Adjustments in the back. Even those are covered with Ianpat camo. Now I'm gonna try this on. The tag says the same thing too. Okay, limited edition. Forgotten Weapons operator cap, right? And what did the hat say? Forgotten Weapons Lirathu Boonie hat. Ianpat. Yeah, Ianpat is a play on you know, like Canadian Pat or Marine Pat, you know, the pattern, the camel pattern. So I let me know if you know more of the history on this. I mean, why did this Varusteleka just decide to do this? Like, why him caressing his cheeks? I don't know. Maybe I saw a video and forgot. I mean, let me know. Comment below. All right, here's the operator cap. Like I said, from distance, you can't tell what it is. It's a pretty effective camouflage, I think. Okay, so I like it. Lightweight, too. Very, in a good way, though. In a good way. I mean, yeah, I like it. Oh, I just noticed it has like a drawstring right here. I wasn't needing it. It was fitting perfect. But it does have like a drawstring right there with the toggle in the very back. Okay. Just better look at that pattern. Oh, just a quick update. Actually going out with my Ianpat, but I forgot to tell you, got an email from UPS saying it's going to take up to 8 weeks for somebody to look at my case about that possible mistake on charging me for tariff custom stuff. I don't know what it was, but they charged me almost $100 bucks.